Okay, so thank you, everyone, and welcome you all in our today's SMC SuperMap mini classroom webinar 22. And today we're gonna covering this mini classroom webinar as GIS in Meteorology, interactive dashboard design with SuperMap iPortal database. So again, I'm welcoming you all in our today's workshop. So today's workshop will be totally practical, and I will demonstrate all of the things and will describe all of the portion and processes regarding creating interactive dashboard designing with SuperMap iPortal database. And here I'm Ubaid Rahman, technical support engineer from SuperMap Asia and Oceania Center. So let's first introduce SuperMap. SuperMap founded in Beijing in 1997, founded by Dr. Ashen Zhong. SuperMap has its journey over 24 years in GIS software. It has more than 4,000 of employees all over the world and have 1,000 partners in 30 plus countries. And also, SuperMap has their 38 branch offices and subsidiaries all over the country, all over the world. There have total 5 main key technologies of SuperMap. They are Big Data GIS, AI or Artificial Intelligence GIS, 3-dimensional GIS or 3D GIS, distributed GIS, and also the cross-platform GIS. So here is our today's topic or today's workshop on GIS in Meteorology, interactive dashboard design with SuperMap iPortal database. And I'm again welcoming you all from my side, Ubaid Rahman, technical support engineer, SuperMap Software Company Limited, Asia and Oceania Department. So first of all, let us introduce to you the iPortal. What is actually this? This is you can see the product family of SuperMap. First, there have the Cloud GIS, then Edge GIS. After that, then come the Client GIS. So Client GIS or Portal GIS. The Cloud GIS includes the SuperMap iServer, iPortal, and iManager. The Edge GIS includes the iServer, SuperMap iEdge, and also the iEdge. And the client portion include the PCGIS, WebGIS, and MobileGIS. And for today's workshop, we will use the Cloud GIS and also the PCGIS. So this is actually the component diagram for our workshop. And here you can see the desktop software, SuperMap iDesktop and iDesktop X, where we will produce the SuperMap UDV file, where this is actually the data source file. And we will upload this data source to iPortal actually. So what does iPortal do? iPortal is a portal where you can add all of the resources like your maps, data, your dashboard, data set, data insight, charts, and so on. And there have like other things like IR, where you can visualize all of the 3D data set. And the data manipulation option like shapefile, CSV, Excel, or GeoJSON files, and you can clean all of the things and then upload on your iPortal. After uploading, there have like streaming service where you can use the iServer and there will be iServer data store to store all of your data sets. And you can also download them to your PC using a third-party data provider. And of course, there have options for live dataset demonstration and also mapping from a live data store. So the relationship between among these 3 portions like SuperMap desktop GIS software, GIS server, and GIS portal. We will use iDesktop to prepare our dataset, for uploading in our server to create such interactive dashboard. We'll use iServer for creating the which will be responsible for publishing GIS services. And first and last not but least, we will use the iPortal, which will cooperate with iServer too. And there will be some like registration service published by the iServer, hosting iServer to publish services, make use of data that is stored iServer for online mapping, make use of special analysis services of iServer for data insights. So these are the iServer features. There have two categories, like as enterprise GIS class GIS server, where we'll get like 2D and 3D integration GIS services, seamless aggregation services, highly efficient server performance, clustering, coaching, support various standards and multiple data sources, and also the cross-platform. And as service GIS development platform, they have support GIS service extension, support REST service extension. So here you can see the build cloud client integration portal site using iPortal. There have the integration, sharing, management, and searching of all of your data sets. Okay, so who needs this iPortal actually? The government organization, like environmental government organization, land management organization, transportation, tourism, and so on. And as long as they have special data to monitor, share, and publish by online. So we can see this, all of the sectors using like special data, they all need this iPortal. Here, a SuperMap iPortal module, like user management, where the user will get the single signing on, organizational structure management, personal authority management. The resource directory and search, where there will have multiple resource search methods, resource directory management. The resource management and collaboration, like uploading and publishing data, creating and sharing maps, collaborative multiplayer editing online, centralized management of resource permission, etc. And of course, the out-of-the-box web apps like Dataviz, Data Insights, Map Dashboard, IR, etc. And there will have some system customization and operation, like customizing their homepage, system monitoring and operations. So this is one example for like Dataviz, which provides creating maps online by selecting a base map, adding layers, modifying layer style, saving and sharing, drawing the points, polygon or markers, and a series of modern front-end technology stack refactoring based on React Redux web page actually. So here you can see, this is the quick visualization map dashboard. It provides system monitoring dashboard for intuitively understanding the overall situation of the portal, changes of users and resources, the use of resources for better managing the portal resources. So there have like dashboard features like template selection. You can select any of the template. You can select based on your data set, based on your design or the look you want of the dashboard. And there have like data access map. You can access the map data, which access the data on the map result. You can choose the file types like JSON, CSV, or Excel. You can this is a serviceable service where you can add like iServer data flow service and editable component types like chart, map, and others. So you can add all of these components like histogram, bar, line, pie, like other maps like topic maps of data maps, iServer data stream map service, and other component like text, indicators, and so on in your dashboard. So we will use all of the things to while creating our dashboard in using iServer. Okay, so here you can see the newly added built-in SuperMap IR for WebGL. This is actually the newly provided Earth application, which creates 3D scene online, online editing, online 3D analysis, sharing, and so on. And in the list scene on homepage, like you can create a scene and you can switch in the base map. You can use the Bing map, world, like OpenStreetMap, STK, Map World, and so on. You can add all of your layers, like you can add data service, custom service, local data, my scene in the portal actually. And you can edit all of the things in online, like clipping, adding point, line, service, elements. All of the things are online. And it provides actually the library for various symbol styles and editing symbol online. You can analyze the terrain, like you can analyze the raster surface of digital elevation model, where you can do like slope and aspect analysis, isoline analysis, submerging analysis, and so on. And three-dimensional analysis, of course, you will get the ability to analyze your data set based on your objectives, like visibility analysis, analysis of the site visibility, shadow analysis, profile analysis, skyline analysis, and so on. This is SuperMap iPortal Earth, where you can add scene, like here in this video. You can see you can add your service, and you can check who can share, who can see this one. Okay, and then you can modify all of the things from here. This is the 3D scene, and here you can see a model of a CBD, like Central Business District of a city, and it's visualizing datasets based on their attributes, and you can easily add them to your dashboard. Okay. So first, I'm showing you some successful cases of SuperMap. Here is the My GeoServe. This is Malaysia Geospatial Data Service based on iPortal. This is another successful case in Henan province in China. So let's move on to our today's main part, which is our live demonstration on GIS in meteorology, interactive dashboard design with SuperMap iPortal database. Okay, so this is the workflow for our today's workshop. First of all, we will configure our iServer. We will configure our iServer data store. We will configure our iPortal. So these three portions are our configuration of here, and then we will do the data registration. We'll create mapping, or we will complete our mapping in Dataviz, which is online, and then we will make our or create our dashboard online. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to download all of the packages to like here you can see this is supermap.com/US, and this website contain all of the support file. Like you can go to support and then download an online help. Here we will get all of the packages, like you can download iDesktop from here, new 2021 version, iServer, this one like deploy version, and iPortal, of course, this one. Okay, so you need to download these packages, and you need to like these are the three packages from and you need to download them, and you have to unzip all of the things in here. Okay, so I already downloaded all of the packages. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to check our network. So it is will based on our local server on our PC. So we need to check our local IP address. So what we are using, like I am using like this Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm going to the properties, and this is my IP address 192.168.67.38. Okay, So this is my IP address. You can use like VirtualBox for your personal user, or to get a static IP actually. So first of all, the first step for our today's creating dashboard is data preparation. So we will create one meteorological dashboard, like there we will show the temperature and like precipitation data, and we will create some graph and charts there. Okay, and also some tables. So first of all, we need some admin boundary and rainfall data, temperature data, and also some non-spatial information. And you need to keep in mind that we need the dataset as there must be in EPSG 4326 or 385657. This is actually the spatial information or coordinate system. We normally use like WGS 1984, which is 4326. Okay, and we need to combine them, each of the shapefile, into a zip file before uploading the resource center. Okay, so first of all, let's prepare our dataset, this dataset. Okay, so for today's workshop, I have prepared one shapefile here. You can see this is the admin 0 shapefile of Bangladesh, and this will be our weather data. Like I'm opening this dataset. Okay, so there you can see this is our station location, latitude and longitude value of our station. We have 35 station here, and this is the average temperature of all of these stations. This is the minimum temperature and maximum temperature, and this is the average precipitation in millimeter. Okay, so though this is the dataset for 2020, you can download you can download the updated dataset of your desired location using this website, like NECI. This website, you can use this website to download updated weather station dataset, okay, for all over the world. This is NASA provided data, National Center for Environmental Information. Okay, so you can download the weather data from here, like global summary of the day, and then you can choose your location from here. Like for me, I'm choosing Bangladesh from here, and it will automatically zoom to my location. And here you can see the stations for Bangladesh are showing here, and then you can download, get all location data from here. Okay, so I'm not going to this part. You can download any data set for any of the time range from here. Okay, so I already downloaded these data sets from there, and like here you can see the average temperature, minimum temperature and maximum temperature, and also the average precipitation, and these are the lat-long value of our stations. I have total 35 stations there. Okay, so now I'm closing this window. So as we need to prepare our dataset, we need to go to our software called iDesktop, SuperMap iDesktop here, and we need to prepare our dataset in our iDesktop. And after data preparation, we'll go for our online dashboard data. Okay, so okay, I'm not going there. Okay, done. So first of all, this is our Workspace Manager, and here we can input or import all of our data set in our data source. Under that, we can like analyze our data set using special analysis tool sets, all of the tool sets available here. And of course, we can also export all of the result data set to our folder to use them in our online mapping. So first of all, what I will do, I will create a data source here. Just right click over here. And here you can see new file data source. Okay, select this one. And I'm going to my folder, SMC 22 data. Sorry. Yes, this one. So I'm naming this data source as like data. And you can check the select file type. You can choose any of the type from here, UDBX or UDB. So I'm selecting the UDBX as it is a default file type of data source. So click on save button. Here you can see the data source already added in our data source. So I need to import these two data. Like here I have data.edvx file, and I have this shape file of Bangladesh admin 0, and I have this weather data version 1. So I will just right click here to import two of my data set. Just right click here, select this import data, and here you will get the add file button here. So from this button, you can add all of your dataset of any format like vector, raster, or model, or 3D, or anything. Okay, so I am just clicking here, and here you can see we have this admin.shp and also the weather data version 1. Okay, so I'm selecting these two and clicking on open. Okay, so it is importing my two of my dataset. So you can see this is my admin 0 level, admin 0, and this data set contains as latitude and longitude value. This is actually the spatial data, and we will import this spatial information by selecting this import spatial data. And here our longitude will be like lon, latitude is lat. Okay, so we don't have any altitude of altitude information here. And we can rename this from here. Like I'm just renaming as weather data, and also I'm just renaming this one as admin. Okay, so after completing these steps, you just need to click on import. Okay, so here you can see the Excel sheet now converted into a point file. Here you can see the weather data. I'm opening this to a new map. Add to new map. So these are the all stations, and if I add this admin data to this map, I'm changing the order of this layer. So here you can see this is the admin 0 level shapefile of our dataset of Bangladesh, and this one is the weather data. If I change the style for this layer, go to layer style, and like if I change this to this one, so here you can see all of the weather stations showing here. And if I go to this dataset attribute, like select this one, right click here and select browse attribute table. There you can see the dataset is here, like latitude, longitude, temp, user, minimum user, maximum user. User actually it's showing the default naming format, but this is the average temperature, minimum temperature, maximum temperature, and average precipitation. Okay, so we imported successfully two of our datasets. So now what we need to do, we need to create some interpolation of this dataset, and also for creating some ISO region using these datasets. Okay, so we'll interpolate this using our temperature, average temperature, and using our average rainfall data. Okay, so to interpolate our dataset, we have this special analysis toolsets. Here you can see the interpolation. So I'm going to this one, and here we'll get like different interpolation method like IDW, spline, ordinary clocking, simple kriging, universal kriging, and so on. And I'm just selecting this IDW method for interpolation, and here you can see this is our weather dataset, and the field we will use for now like temperature. This is our average temperature, and I'm going to next, and here you can see the result dataset. Actually the result dataset interpolation underscore temperature, or like temp. Going to next. These are the sample point setting. I'm keeping all of the things as default and click on finish. But there have one issue I needed to configure before. Like if I open this one, so you can see it didn't cover all of the extent of Bangladesh. So what I needed to do, I needed to set the extent of this data. So I'm deleting this one. I'm going to interpolation again, and the dataset will be temperature interpolation underscore temp. And here you can see the bounds. This is the bounds of the dataset or extent of the resultant dataset. So I'm selecting an object, select an object from here, select this one and right click after selecting. So now it has taken the bound of this Bangladesh dataset. Okay, so if I go now next and click on finish. So now here you can see the result. Okay, so it bounded all of the portion of Bangladesh. And what I need now is actually to clip this surface actually by using our Bangladesh dataset, admin 0 dataset. Okay, so for clipping this one, we need to go to this map option, and here we'll get the map clip from here. And we will use this Bangladesh dataset to clip this surface from this map. I'm selecting this option, select object area clip, select this one and right click here, and you will get one window named map clip. Okay, so we need only clipping for this interpolation temperature data. So I'm deleting the other two dataset from here, and this will be our interpolation temperature clip. Okay, and the clip will be the inside. Okay, and yes, extract the clip. Okay, there you can see the result dataset, interpolation temp clip. If I open this to a new map, yes. So this is the temperature interpolated dataset. So now what we will do, we'll create ISO region using this dataset. To ISO region is actually the vector format. So we will export this vector data to a shape file to upload them to our server. Okay. So, well, to create ISO region using this interpolation temperature clip dataset, we need to go to spatial analysis, go to surface analysis. Here we'll get all of the surface analysis available here, like extracting ISO line, terrain calculation, visibility analysis, surface measure. And for now, I'm going to extract the ISO region from this dataset. So I'm selecting this ISO region. Okay, and here this is the interpolation temperature clip ISO region. This is the temperature, and it will create automatically the result setting. Okay, I'm just okay. Okay, so for now, I already created the isoregion temp dataset. If I add this to a new map, as you can see, this is the isoregion dataset for this interpolation temperature data. Okay, so we already created this isoregion dataset. If I just create a new map using this isoregion dataset, like unique map, and change the expression like minimum Z value, and change the like range map for range map. So as this is the temperature, I'm changing the color like this. Okay, so here you can see the temperature values from here, average temperature. Okay, okay. So using the same method, I'm going to interpolate my dataset again for the precipitation data. I'm closing this dataset, saving this map as like this one. Okay, so I will interpolate this weather data again using our precipitation data. To do this, I'm again going to spatial analysis, interpolation, rigging, IDW data. This one will be in the precipitation data interpolation underscore precipitation PREP. Okay, and we'll select the bounding as this one. Right click here, next, finish. Okay, this is the interpolation precipitation, and we will just open this one in this map. So again, we need to clip this one. To clip, we need to go to maps, map clip, select object area, this one, right click here, and I'm deleting these two other things from here. We need to clip this interpolation data, like interpolation prep clip. Okay, click OK. This one is the clip dataset. I'm going to add this to a new map. Yes, this one is the new clipped map of precipitation data. And now I will again run the isoregion data, isoregion analysis for this one to extract the isoregions from here. Okay, isoregion underscore precipitation. Okay. Okay, if I add this to a new map, here you can see this is the isoregion for our precipitation. And if I create a new thematic map from this, like unique value map, and change the expression from here, like minimum Z values, and change the color for like range map, and this is as the precipitation. So here you can see the range of precipitation over the country. Okay, so we already have prepared our dataset, and we need to check the coordinate for these two dataset actually, as we will use these two dataset like isoregion temperature and isoregion precipitation data to create our maps on online, and we will add them to our dashboard. So we need to check the coordinate system, as it only supports coordinate as EPSG code 4326 or WGS 1984. So I'm going to right click here, go to properties to check the coordinate system, like go to properties here, and here you can see the coordinate. Okay, so you can see this is like showing no projection parameter added. So we will add the projection parameter from here, like from this button. Here you can see reset coordinate system, and then select 1984. Okay, again for this one we'll select this 1984. Now the coordinate of this like EPSG code showing here 4326, and for this dataset also 4326. So we need this EPSG code in our dataset to upload them in our server. Okay, done. In this portion, we'll export these two datasets to our folder, in this folder, in our data folder for further use. So I'm just right clicking here to export these two datasets. This one is temperature and this one is precipitation. So right click here, select export dataset, and we will use the output format as shapefile, this one, and of course the results should be like this one is temperature. I'm selecting the name as temperature. Okay, done, and select export. Okay, I exported this one, and also for the precipitation, use the same process to export this. Select shapefile, and this one is precipitation. Okay, export. So in your folder, you can see that we added these two files like precipitation and temperature. So we created our dataset, and we need to combine each data into a zip file before uploading the resource center. Okay, so I'm creating a zip file for this dataset. Like I'm creating zip file for this admin 0. Go to share and zip this one, and for precipitation, zip this one. Temperature, zip this data also. Okay, done. So we have this three shape file to upload, and one Excel file to upload in our iServer using iPortal actually. Okay, iPortal data resource center. Okay, so first of all, here comes the iServer configuration. So we don't need this iDesktop anymore for now. So I'm closing this one and saving the dataset as save this map, and save this as data. Okay, save. Okay, done. So first of all, what we need to do to configure our iServer, we need to go to our downloaded. These are the downloaded packages. These three packages. First of all, here you can see the iServer deploy version, iServer data store, and iPortal deploy version. So I've shown you how you can download all of the things. You can just need to go to forum.com, then support, download, and online help, and then you will get all of the options to download all of these packages. Okay, you will get 90 days license first to run all of the things. So I already have unzipped all of these three. Okay, all of these three package. Like here you can see the iServer, iPortal, and iServer data store. So first of all, I'm going to iServer to configure this iServer option, and then you need to go to your iServer folder, and you need to run the iServer like startup batch file. Actually, this is the Windows batch file. As I'm going to iServer folder bin, and here you can see that there have like startup.batch. This is Windows batch file, startup.batch. Okay, so just double click here, and it may take some seconds to run this iServer on your local machine. Okay. So in the meantime, you can go. Here is the configuration for iServer. Actually, we'll show you how to configure them. After running this iServer, you need to you need to check your IP address first. Go to here. So here is your IP address 192.168.6738. This one is my IP address, my network IP actually, and I will use this IP to configure my iServer for server information. So here you can see it's showing that iServer is start up in some milliseconds here. So it's showing that iServer started successfully. So I'm just minimizing this, and iServer containing the port as 8090. Okay, so here I'm going to like 198. 192.168.6738. This is my IP address from here. If I check this, go to properties. This one, 6738. And here you can see this is, and this port is for iPortal 8090. Okay, sorry, iServer 8090. And just entering this one, it will load. And here you can see you need to create an account here. So this is very easy process. So I'm just using this username like admin as username and password at admin at 123. So just going to admin at 123 for easy process. Admin at 123. Okay, done. So just select create option from here. Okay, go to next. It will check the environment. Okay, next. And the license type, like I'm using the normal license. So going to next. And here you can see it's showing that completion. So you can access iServer homepage and Service Manager through the following links. This is the homepage link. So I'm going to this link, homepage link. So this is SuperMap iServer 10i 2021, and this is a cross-platform distributed extendable server GIS software development platform. And now what we need to do, we need to log in again in this iServer by using our previous account like admin at 123. Okay, remember me, login. So I logged in my account here. So we successfully configured the iServer. Here you can see. After that, we need to configure our data store. So the same process, we need to unzip the package, and we need to run the startup batch file, and data store will be run at port 8020 actually. Okay, so I'm going to my folder again, new data store. Before that, we need to run the support file for data store. Here you can see this one is the support file, run. Okay, complete. So this one is iServer data store. So I'm going to the bin folder. Here you can see the startup.batch file. Okay, this is actually Windows batch file to start the data store. And double clicking here. So it's showing that iServer data store application is started successfully. So this is the link for iServer data store, where you can see this one is my IP address and this is the port 8020. So just you can copy this one from here and just minimize this into my browser. Okay. So here you can see this is the iServer data store, and here we need to configure this data store. using the iServer. So this one is our iServer link. I'm copying this link and going to here. This is showing the GIS server URL. So our GIS server is this one. Username is admin and password is admin@123. Going to next. And again, the content directory, this one is a content directory. Next. And here you can see the select iServer data store type to configure it. So we only need this relational configuration for our as we are using this in our local machine. So we need only this relational configuration for creating our dashboard here. So I'm going to next. This is the post SQL port. This one is the default. So I'm just giving this as default and on finish. So it's showing the configuring the iServer data store. Please wait. Your iServer configuration is ready to be completed. And showing the access, allow access. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to my presentation again. So here, we already configured this one, like we have added this information here. We are waiting for this configuration status. Okay. So here you can see the configuration status added, showing that iServer data store relationship is a component was successfully configured for iServer. You can create or import dataset from iServer data catalog service to data store. Okay, so the configuration for the iServer data store is done now. So now we need to configure our iPortal. So we already downloaded this iPortal package, this one, iPortal, and here the bin folder. We need to download this startup.batch.bat. This is the Windows batch file. Okay, so just double click here to run this iPortal configuration. Allow access. So it's running here. Okay, in the meantime, we need to we will create another account for iPortal configuration. The same process for iServer. We'll create iPortal configuration from here. So if I check this iPortal, okay, so you can see that the server startup in some millisecond. So now it's showing that the server started successfully. So what we can we'll do now, we'll go to again our iPortal. iPortal is consist on 8190 actually. So this is our iPortal portal code 8190. So here you can see First of all, we need to create one account and it will check the environment. After that, configuring the license, it will complete the configuration. So I'm providing the same information like admin at 123. Again, admin at 123. Create. Next. Okay, this is the normal license. Next. And it's completed. So I'm going to the home page for iPortal. Here you can see this is the SuperMap iPortal 10i 2021, and we already configured this one. Okay, so we will configure the iPortal iServer configuration, and then we will upload our datasets in our to create our dashboard. Okay, so how can we customize this iPortal display customization? So I'm showing you how to do this. Like we will create change the name, change the theme from here. Okay, so again I'm going to here and I'm going to sign in again from here, like admin at 123. Remember me, sign in. This one is the iPortal homepage, and we will customize this homepage like quick customization home. Here you can customize all of the things from here, like every portion of is customizable. Like here you can edit, you can delete, add option, you can drag them, you can reorder them, and so on. So I'm just editing this banner and this text from here. So just click on this edit button, edit component, and here you can see SuperMap iPortal, this text. So I'm going to like GIS in Meteorology. Okay, and I'm just naming a software interactive dashboard designing using SuperMap iPortal Dataviz. Okay, done. And I'm just renaming this button name as dashboard. There. Done. So we can change the banner from here. Like you can change the banner, like you can upload this banner from here. So I'm not going to upload anything for now. Just save this using this save button and just go to iPortal homepage again. So here you can see we have changed, customized the text in our landing page of iPortal. Okay, so for now, I'm going to the management portion, configure iPortal iServer database. So we need to first we need to add our server. Going to server management, we need to add our server. Like we will add our iServer here. I'm loading this one again. Go to management. Server management. Add server. Okay. Management. Again, going to the same portion. Server management, add server. So in the meantime, if you have any question regarding anything, you can ask in a Q&A session. Okay, I'm enabling this one again. Startup.fetch file. I'm running this iPortal again. Okay, I'm running the iPortal again for now. Startup.fetch. Okay, iPortal run Katrina server startup in some millisecond. I'm going to again my iPortal page 198.108.180.98190, and here you can see I'm going to management page again, and to now it's showing something. Server management, add server. So I will add our this SuperMap iServer here. Like select this iServer from here, and the server. This one is our server address, iServer. I'm going to this one, and this will be the host server, and server alias local iServer. Management account is admin at 123. Click OK. So this server is added here, local iServer. So if I go to host server, host data configuration, here is the server address again, iServer account admin at 123. I'm validating this one. So here you can see setting valid. You can connect to data storage server here. Okay, so I'm saving this one. The relationship storage successfully saved. Okay, done. So now first come up with our site customization. here you can see we can change this portal logo. Like if I go to my iPortal in a new tab 198190, I can change this logo. I can change the theme, all of the things. I can change the default base map from here. So I will upload a new logo from my folder. Here you can see, go to image, like this one is my new logo. Here I will use this weather logo for our dashboard. So you can use your own logo. So I will I will import one new logo from here. Image, logo. Okay, I'm saving this one. Save successfully. Theme manager, I will use this blue theme. Here you can see. Okay, operated successfully. Default theme will be the blue theme. Here is a blue one, is default. You can see default home is yes, blue theme. And here you see the resource center. You can choose any to modify the resource center for here. Like you can see the resource center for here, all of the resource center available. You can choose one which should be there or not. Okay, from here. And the app center also showing all the things, and I'm saving this. And if I just reload this window, now you can see changed as like weather, and here we will rename this portal again for now, like say site name as GIS in Meteorology. Sorry, yeah, this one. Save this one and run this again. So here you can see we changed this site name as GIS in Meteorology, and we can do anything here. Okay, so now for this Dataviz, here you can see I will change the setting for this base map. So this is the default base map, like China dark, and we will add another base map. For example, add internet base map. You can add Google Map and also the OpenStreetMap here. And I'm just adding OpenStreetMap and click OK. So if I select and drag this to this left side, it will be our default base map. Okay, and I'm just clicking on Save button, operated successfully. Now this is our homepage. So we configured this iPortal iServer successfully, this portion. And yes, we completed this one also. We have added this as like new server. Okay, if I take this again, go to the server management, hosting server, configuration. This is our cloud native server, validate, save. Okay, done. Go to overview. And this is our homepage. So now we need to upload all of our dataset in our server, in our using our iPortal to our resource center actually. So we'll upload all of our data, like we will upload our shapefile or Excel file in our resource center. So these are our datasets here. Data, and we'll upload these 3 shapefile, like precipitation, temperature, and admin 0, and also the weather Excel data. So to upload the dataset, we need to go to the resource center. Here you can see the data option, and here is my data. So I will select this my data option. So if you want to share with your group, or you can share your dataset to public, you can upload and share them with all. And here you can like here you can see the map, scene, service, data, insight, map dashboard, and so on here. So we will only go for data and go to my data, and I will upload them. Okay, so we'll upload first shape files. I'm selecting shape file from here. Select file, data, admin 0. Okay, open. This one will be admin 0, and I will select this upload and publish option from here. And we will select these two options like REST map service to add this data to our map to see these data sets in a map view. And we will add this as REST data service to add this data set to our Dataviz. Okay, go to next and publish. So here you can see the view services. These are the services like map service and data service, REST map service and REST data service from here. So this is the admin shapefile uploaded here. I will upload another two shapefile, upload data, shapefile, select the file, and this one is precipitation.zip, upload and publish, REST map service, REST data service, next, publish this one. Okay, and I will again upload dataset like shapefile, data, temperature, upload and publish, REST map service and REST data service, next, publish. So here you can see the service is published successfully. Here you can see the green check mark of all of these shape files. Okay, so while publishing this service, you can go to the iServer and go to the manager, and it will show the services for you. Here you can see service management. So here you can see these are three shape files showing here. One is like map admin, here is map precipitation, and the another one is map temperature. These are the three map service, and also you have these three data service. So if you want to see the maps, like I want to see the map service here, like I'm clicking here, I'm going to the, like I want to open this map with leaflet. Okay, so I'm just selecting this one. So it opened the dataset in leaflet actually. Okay, I can open this for like open layers or map box. Okay, so you can see it is open. It's open in map box. Okay, so I'm not interested in this part actually for now. Okay, so you can see all of your services from here as it will uploaded as map service and data service. Okay, so these three shape files uploaded and published successfully. So now I want to upload my Excel file for here, upload data, select from here like Excel. Data file is our this one, weather data version 1. Open this weather data or weather data. Okay, you can rename this as you wish. Go to next, and as this one have this XY latitude and longitude value, the X coordinate is longitude, Y is latitude, and upload and publish. This one will be the REST map service and also the REST data service. Next, publish this one. So this one added as Excel file here, weather data.xls. So you can check the services from here. Like if I rename these services from here, like if I just refresh this page, so here you can see as we added the latitude and longitude value, it is showing our map service like map weather data or weather stations in another map service. Okay, so for now we uploaded all of the data sets to our iPortal here, and now we are interested in creating maps. Okay, so as we will use the Dataviz, we will go to the Dataviz from here. We will create 3 different maps for now. Okay, this one is our Dataviz. This is actually for visualization of all of your data sets in online and create your online map. And you can add all of your all of these maps in your dashboard. Okay, so this is OpenStreetMap, as we added this map as default base map earlier, so it's showing here. So this is our country here, Bangladesh. Okay, so I'm adding the layer from add from search. Here you can see the data. First of all, I would like to add admin shapefile and weather station. Okay, weather data. And so I'm going to drag this one, like these are the weather station, and I want to change the I want to modify actually. Unique fill color, I'm going to change the opacity as 0, and the outline color I will select like this, black or like this. Okay, you can change any you can change any of the color for that. Okay, I think this color code is very suitable for now. And then this is these are the all weather station. You can send like this is unique, and you can change the color format from here. This. Okay, you can change any of the color palette from here. Okay, I think this is doing good. And the point size, you can change the point size from here, like 7 pixel or 5 pixel from here. Okay, 6 is enough, I think. So now I'm just renaming this map as weather station. Okay, I'm saving this map. Save this map as weather station. Save. So this is our first map, and now we'll create another 2 map to visualize our temperature data and precipitation data. So I will only just rename this map as temperature map. So if I check this, okay, done. Temperature map, and I will remove the I will add the temperature layer here. Add from search data data temperature, this one, and you can see I added this temperature layer, and I will delete this layer. Like, okay, I will choose like range map for here, and I will choose like minimum value from here. And for fill color, I will use, as this one is temperature, I will use this color or this one. Okay, I think this color is more suitable for this one, and I can change the opacity like in just 85% of opacity for now. Okay, done. And the outline color, you can select the outline color for here. Like, we change the outline color is, or outline color, I can select this one or white. Okay, so I'm keeping this as white, and the line style, you may select the line style like this one, and the line width can be like 2 pixel or 1.5 pixel. Okay, or you can keep this as before. Okay, done. You can change all of the things. You can add your levels here, like you can add the levels and like other information here. So I'm just keeping this as default, and saving this temperature map as save as. This one is temperature map. Save as. Okay, this is our map 2, and we will create another map using our precipitation data. So I'm just deleting this temperature layer and adding our precipitation layer from here. Precipitation data, add. So here you can see the precipitation. I will use this range and use this minimum value, and the fill color will be, as this one is our precipitation map. I am searching some bluish color for this one. Okay, I think this color code is suitable for precipitation map. You can choose any other color for this one. And I will use like this color code for line color or outline color. Okay. Okay, this one is our precipitation map, and I'm changing the name as precipitation map. And I'm going to save as this one, precipitation map. Save. Okay, we created 3 different maps for our 3 different data sets, and now we'll use these 3 different maps to create our dashboard. So I'm going to my resource center. If I go to again my resource center from here, and if I just reload this and go to my resource, and now here you can see we have these 3 different maps. Okay, these are the my resources, and these are the services like map service and data service, and these are 3 different maps like precipitation map, temperature map, and weather station. So we will create one. I'm just leaving this site. We'll create a dynamic dashboard for using this data set. Okay, so we already uploaded this map. We created we completed this part, like we use Dataviz to add our data from our resource center, and we created this map, and now we are here to create our dashboard. So to create our dashboard in iPortal, we need to go to the dashboard menu. We'll add map container, we'll add the previous maps, we'll add necessary map content, like we will add zoom in, out, layer list, measure, And also we will add some necessary graph, table, and other information there. Okay, so first of all, we'll go to our app center. Here you can see we have this map dashboard. Okay, so I'm just opening this map dashboard in a new tab. So here you can see you can choose any of the template here from here. Like you will get a lot of template available to create your own dashboard. Okay, so here you can see the different design dashboard. Like these are the templates for you. You can use any of them from here. So, but for now, as we are demonstrating how to create your own dashboard, we will use this blank and we will design our own dashboard. Okay, so just select this new and click OK. So here you can see this is our dashboard window, how we can do this. And I'm just changing, this is the dashboard. This one is actually the dashboard area actually. So the white portion here, I'm changing the panel color as black, or yep. So here you can see this black portion is actually our dashboard portion, and we can add all of our components here. So for dashboard, this is the component, and here you can see the layout. You can choose a single container or you can choose the tab. Tab means you can create multiple dashboard, or you can stack multiple dashboard in a single panel, and you can switch from one to another just clicking your switch button. You can add like you have a project, you need to add multiple dashboard in a single panel, then you can use this tab option. Or as we are creating a single dashboard, we will use this container only. Okay, then there you have the map container, map subcomponents option. Like you can add all of these options here. You can add these charts like dynamic charts, and there have some common options: data switcher, time range, timeline, and time player. And there have tools like dashboard switch. If you have multiple dashboard, you can add you need like you created one dashboard and you need to add another dashboard, then you can add this dashboard switch. And the dashboard component, like custom component, here you can see the epidemic map, coordinate picker, coordinate position, marker interaction, and so on. And there have other options I will show you. So first of all, we need to select our dashboard container from here. Just select and drag it over in your panel. Okay, and I'm just covering the full panel, and I'm just changing the color as like white. Okay, so this is our dashboard container, and we'll add our 3 of our maps from here. Like here you can see the precipitation map, temperature map, and weather station map. So first of all, I'm going to our map section and adding this map here. Okay, first I want to like select the positions of our maps from here. Like this one, I will add 3 different map here. So if I select any map from here, like from my map, first I want to select this weather station. Okay, okay, then I can resize this map for here. One, two, three. Two, three, and we will add our graph in this bottom portion. So this is our first map, and I will just copy this map window. Just select this copy button, and are you sure you want to copy? Yes. So I will change the map like from here. So I'm selecting this one, and I will select the map from here, my map. I'll first select the temperature map, for example, here. So it will load the temperature map. And again, I will copy this temperature map. Okay. And I will update the map using this precipitation map. Okay, done. So you can resize all of your maps from here like this. And also this one. So you can change all of the positions from here. Okay, done. And we added this tree map here. So now we will add a graph in this lower portion. So how to add graphs for this maps? So you can add like zoom in, zoom out subcomponents, map subcomponents here. So I'm adding some map subcomponents. Like if I select this map and I go to the subcomponent option, I can choose all of the subcomponent for this map. Okay, first of all, I'm adding this zoom option. Like here you can see, you can zoom out this option, this map. I can like select this scale option. So this one scale added. I can choose this measure option from here. This one is kilometer. I can choose this legend option. This one is legend, but I'm not showing this one for this map actually. Okay, you can add all of the things. I can choose like layer manager. You can see layer manager edit here, or layer list. I'm using this measure option. Okay, using this layer manager. Okay, so again, I'm adding the subcomponents for this map and this map also. So the subcomponent, zoom, and zoom out this map. Okay, scale, layer list, and also like measure. Okay, for this map, of course, again, zoom, scale, measure, layer list from here. So if I zoom out this one, so these are the three maps added in our dashboard. We added these three maps, and now we are interested to add some graph and table in this bottom part of this dashboard actually. So to add the graph, I'm adding this, like go to chart. So I want to add like some line graph here. Okay, so I'm just selecting this one and dragging it over here. So I'm just changing the position for here. Okay, so I want to just change the data set of this graph. and I will select the data, like select add data, and I uploaded this weather data before, or like this on Excel data, and click on OK. And the x-axis I will select like temperature. This one is average temperature, and for the y-axis I'll select like precipitation. So here you can see the temperature and the precipitation. Color showing the black. Precipitation, this one will be the millimeter, and the temperature, this one will be like degrees Celsius. Okay. So here is the axis, precipitation, level margin like 5, center. You can change the margin, and the color, this is the color group actually. Okay, so this color is more suitable. Precipitation, temp user, maximum user, temperature user, grid line, type grid. Scale, so you can also change the background for this graph, and also you can use your image or any gradient for this graph. Okay, so you can modify your graph as you wish. Well, enough. 15. $35, that's enough. 20. 25. Okay, so that's enough. This is the graph showing that temperature versus precipitation. This is actually the correlation, and it's showing that the information while you hover over the graph. And again, we'll add another text, another text and text list actually to show the station-wise data set here. So I'm just selecting the text list and dragging it over here. It will show the station-wise data for our data sets. So I'm first just selecting the position for this text list. Okay, change the color, like background color as white or blue step, and I will select the data set for here. Data, I'll select the data set weather data, and first data will be our SM ID. This one is like station ID. Okay, and the second data will be our like mean, which is our minimum temperature. Minimum temperature, then it will be like max. This is our maximum temperature. It actually varies. Like if I use this data set, and for this one, like this data set, precipitation. With the color components, you can change the color palette for this one. This is actually for the total panel. So I'm not going to change any color from here. So first, I'm interested to add one logo for our dashboard here. Here you can see as we added this logo before image. This is our weather logo. You can add your organization logo, for example. So I'm adding this one as image from here. So here, go to custom, click to add SMC image logo. So this one is our logo here. Okay, done with the logo. And yes, so I will add one what called title for this dashboard. So to add your title, just select this text from here. Add text, and you can add your text here like GIS in Meteorology. Okay, so you can add any hyperlink here, and I'm changing the font as this one or this, and changing the font as like 70. Okay, I think 65 is or 60 is enough for this one. Okay, you can change the font color. You can use any of the color for this one, like this color, for example, GIS in Meteorology. Okay, and also you can use any other informations, for example, other information here, other your company logo or any types of other information in these portions. And I'm adding another other text like in for our maps, like these are the station, weather station map, for example. This is our weather station map, and if I change this as 10 or 14, and if I change the background color to like white and change the opacity, for example, this will be the bold. This is the weather station map, And if I want to copy this text from here, like copy this one, okay. Okay, so we need to save this. Oh, oh, it's reloaded. So first we need to save this map. Really. Okay. Don't worry. Just 2 minutes. Okay. I'm just saving this map, like dashboard. Successfully saved. Okay. Just adding these components very quickly. So first you need to just save this to avoid the technical difficulties. Please save while you are working. Okay. It will save your time. So I'm copying this map again. Okay, I'll change the map for this too. Select map, my maps, precipitation map, and for this one, select map. My maps, temperature map. This one will be the precipitation map. Okay. So I added all the things. I'm adding the subcomponents again. So my bed, subcomponents, zoom, scale, layer list, measure. Okay. And for this map, subcomponents, zoom, scale, layer list, measure. And for this map also, zoom, scale, layer list, like measure, zoom out this one. Okay, done. I'm adding, like, I'm saving this map again. Always save your dashboard. Okay, so go to chart, this one, line chart here. I'm just changing the data or adding data from my data, weather data. Okay, x-axis is like for temperature. The unit will be the degree Celsius. Okay, and the y-axis or precipitation. Okay, done. And up there may be 15, down there may be 15. Okay, the precipitation, this may be millimeter, 25. Okay, done. and I will add like one text list here. So to avoid this type of technical like problem, you can save your what called, as this is saving in your local PC, so you have to save your dashboard after modifying it. Okay, so I'm just deleting this dataset. Like I want to add my weather data from here, and this one is ID, like station ID, or like station. I can add like other dataset, for example, minimum. So it's not showing here. So I'm adding that, for example, this, like these informations. Max, other like precipitation. Okay, so it's done, and the background color, header background color, and the row arrow selected even line background. You can change this one. You can change to like bluish color. Okay, done. So we will add some other components like image or logo, for example. Go to custom, add logo. Okay, and I will add text here. The title, like GIS in Meteorology. Okay, and it will be like 65. Sorry. And I can change the color like this one. Okay, like previous one. Okay, let's save this map dashboard actually. And then I want to add some other text here. Okay, like go to add text. This one will be our station, weather station map. And change this as 15. Change the background as like this. Okay, I want to copy this text again here. Okay, I will change this like temperature map. And also I will copy this text again. This one will be our precipitation map. Okay, done. So these are our like components added here, and also we can add we can add title for this graph and also for this graph. I'm not doing this one for now, and I'm saving this dashboard. Okay, so if I go to this preview dashboard option, it will load all of our data set for here. To load our maps. There you can see this map. And so these maps are loading. It basically depends on your network speed. So here you can see this information. So we can also add the identify option for this map. Actually, if I just click any of the data for here, and it will show like information or attribute information regarding this shape. So how to do this? You go to the map, select the map, go to subcomponent. Here you can see that the identify option is here. So you can choose the identify for like data Excel, and it will add like SMID, SMX, and other like point information. And for this one also, like subcomponents, add, go to identify, select identify, enable this one, and select this like temperature. And okay, you can add lots of information from here as you wish. To identify, select this precipitation. Okay, so it's done. So now if I again reload this dashboard, the maps are loading. It is basically my here my like, if I just again go to preview the dashboard from here, now it's showing perfectly. There you can see if I hover over the mouse cursor over my graph, it's showing the value for every point, and for the maps are loading actually. And if I click any of the points, it will show the attribute of this point. So as these points have not so much information, you can add all of information in your maps, and you can show them by using these identify tools. Okay, so this is the example actually. So for some simulated or data set, sample data set, to how you can add a map, or how you can create, like you here see the data sets layer legends, like you can uncheck all of the things and you can see the layers from here. Okay, the same method applied for this 3 different maps here. And you can customize your dashboard from here, as you saved this dashboard, and you can deploy this dashboard in a host server. Okay, so SuperMap also offers the host server, and of course here you will get the dashboard for you, like my map dashboard, and you can rename this dashboard, like you can just save as this dashboard as GIS or Meteorology, or GIS in Meteorology. Dashboard. Okay, done. And if you go to your home page from here, GIS and Meteorology, you can add your like dashboard link. Like if I go to this one, and if I copy this link of my dashboard and use this link for this dashboard button here, I want to change the link for this dashboard here. this one, and save this. And I'm again going to my iPortal. Okay, this is our portal. And if I just click here, just click this dashboard here, and it will open my dashboard here. Okay, so this is so interesting. Now, GIS and Meteorology dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Okay, so you can change any of the text, and you can change any of the color. You can add all of your data set. You can add many more information in your dashboard. Okay, to visualize this one. So this one was another dashboard, like interactive, the same data set used for this map, and this is our final dashboard here. This one. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining today, and you can download all of these materials like presentation, dataset, and also the packages by using this link, or you can scan this QR code, and you will get your like certificate after submitting your result. And you can see you can submit your result by 10th April 2022 in using this link, or you can scan this QR code to submit your result in a like you create dashboard like this or any other format using these datasets, and just put your screenshot in a Word file and upload them using this QR code or this link. Okay, so thank you all for joining today, and now I'm going to the Q&A session. Here you can see to publish a 3D scene. Should I create a cache? Yes, you can. You have to create a cache file. You can follow our SMC 16 to how you can publish a 3D scene. Okay, please, what role does the data store play in the process? Actually, data store all of your data set which you upload using your iPortal. Okay, it's actually the data storage. Okay, and like other question, if I check them. Logic UNDP. Oh, lots of people here joined today. Thank you, everyone. Where would you share the data now? Yes, you can get all of your data set. The recording will be available in YouTube, and also you will get them via email. So thank you again, all of you, for joining today. I think there have been a question, and I hope you all will download these materials and submit your results. And yes, yes, thank you very much. Thank you too. And this is our today's result.